My jeans are too tight, way too tight. It's time to get some new ones. We're starting from scratch in my closet. Let's do it. So we are in my closet. Maybe you've been here before. I've been in here a lot recently and I haven't been loving my options. I'm wearing right now these little white lounge shorts. These are Gap ones I thrifted last summer. This is the thing I'm wearing every single day, like without fail, if they're clean. Other than that, I don't love what I have for a bottom. I did thrift this little cheetah skirt, little skirt thing. Maybe you remember this guy. I wear it here or there. It just feels very junior high to me. And I actually have a third like short skirt category type item, which is a pair of white jean shorts. I'm gonna let these go too. I know they look so normal and cute, but on, something just feels not quite right with the fit. So I quite literally only have these white lounge shorts and then my jeans. The jeans are the big story here today. So I haven't been loving my denim, and it's like a big postpartum thing for me. I don't really want tight things on my waist, and I'm just finding myself not reaching for them. So what I did was I retried on every single pair of jeans, and I found that I really only want to keep two pairs of jeans, a light wash kind of looser pair and then a more fitted kind of tapered stone wash pair, both Levi's, and then my pink jeans, my favorite dyed pink Abercrombie jeans. The other pairs I have, they're really nice and technically they fit and I think they look great on, but they feel tight, especially again on that waist, and it's just not comfortable. And I've been asking myself all these questions in my head and been really foggy about whether I should let them go, because I did like thrift them or vintage shop them specifically for me and my body. They're really hard to find. But if the fit doesn't work, like doesn't make me feel good, then what am I even doing? Right? Here's what I'm keeping. Again, these two jeans here and these pink jeans. And then over here, what I'm letting go of is all of these jeans here. My black charcoal, these two blue ones, and then these white like cargo pants. So this is my goodbye pile. I think I'm gonna try to sell these and make a little bit of money back. After we finish decluttering right now, we're gonna go on this big vintage denim voyage. I really want more of some loose fitting jeans. Like I know that's the style, that's the trend, the low rise and the loose, but it's what I'm looking for, it's what I'm feeling good in, so I'm just gonna roll with it. So what I have going on with tops, I've been really just into the white tank top. That's 80% of summer for me, or a little t-shirt, and then I have a few other things. So I tie-dyed, we did a kids tie-dye hang with one of my friends the other day. I don't love my shirt. I think someone would love this at the thrift store, so I'm gonna get rid of this. And then the other one from this pile I'm gonna let go of is this little cashmere like shrunken tee. It's just kind of stretched out. Even if I wash it, it only looks so good. I will say, back to bottoms real quick, the other thing I have been wearing is my little slip skirt. Just wanted to say that. Okay, last section over here. I think the only thing I want to let go of is actually this dress, just because it doesn't quite fit in my shoulders. It's such a small thing. If it fit slightly better, I'd keep it forever. And then in this section on this side, I like what I have going. I did want to show you guys, this is something new I bought. I usually don't buy things out of season, but when something's so cool, this is a mohair vintage jacket made in the US. It's this really cool like periwinkle cornflower blue. This is a thing I'm so excited about wearing this fall and winter. But other than that, that's the declutter. Like all my stuff is down on the floor. This is what I'm letting go of. And then shoes. I actually have one pair of shoes I want to declutter. This pair, my Flamin' sneakers, my Saludo sneakers. I love these beachy leather sneakers, but they just aren't versatile. They really aren't. And what I've been eyeing in my mind and thinking about is Converse. I want to go back to a cream Converse high top, like that flat-footed look with kind of like a looser jean. I think that's what's going to be cute for me. Then I actually ordered a couple more pairs of shorts from Everlane. Those are supposed to come in the mail today. The baby's awake. Hold on. Hi, Nugget. See, yes, it's like so beyond stunning. It's what I remember. Like I like the fit on my body a lot, but it's tight in my armpits. Okay, I'm glad I tried on the dress and tried on the jeans. I feel like you can have an idea in your head of why you're not reaching for something, but until you feel it and try it on again, see how the color looks on you, the fabric, etc., you don't really know. So I feel like I know what's going on with my closet. I have a good grasp on it. I have a shopping list, and we're gonna shop in this video. I'm gonna take you to some of my favorite like vintage curated antique shops that have clothing racks around the Flathead Valley where I live in Whitefish, Sioux Falls, and Kalispell, and see what we can find. I have noticed a massive deficit in good denim at the thrift stores. It's like all stretch and all bad recently. So I'm gonna go straight to the source, especially because I'm shopping with my 1-year-old and I need to like be efficient with my time. So we're looking for 2 pairs of jeans, something looser, something relaxed. I think I want a dark wash and a mid wash. Also, I'm looking for another graphic t-shirt, oversized cotton tee. This one here I thrifted last summer that I love, so something like this. And also my Converse. I probably won't thrift those. And then very lastly, my shorts. But the shorts, like I said, I ordered on Everlane, so we'll see how they look and fit. I kind of like went a little out there with more statement things. We'll see. We are headed to Columbia Falls, our neighboring town. Okay, Coyote, this is the best vintage shop in the valley, in my opinion. My friend Cody owns it, and it is so good. I just made friends with him through shopping there a lot. It's next to some of my other favorite thrift stores. But yes, he has such great stuff in here. Art, he has a lot of Montana-inspired Western wear type things, a lot of menswear, and jeans. So my strategy for the jeans is quite literally looking at every single pair and holding them up. I find that vintage sizing does not reflect like modern sizing or even the sizes on the tag. And so I'm really just holding them up, going by feel, and then looking through all the tops, a lot of good denim, a lot of fun knitwear, and I found a couple like graphic tee type things to try on. So the jeans, I felt like none of the jeans were quite perfect here. I have a hard time finding jeans that are long enough for me. As you can see, it's like waiting for a flood all the time. And then I found a couple cool tops. I found this vintage, I think it said like Stampede or Rodeo or something on this little polo. You can read it. And then this DC skate flannel shirt was so cool. I even considered buying it and saving it for my boys, but they're 1 and 4 and they'd be waiting a long, long time. Okay, stop 2 is just an old-fashioned thrift shop. It's an okay one. It's called Flathead Industries. It's the main thrift store chain here, and it's hit or miss in a major, major way. But today, I got lucky. I found quite a few pairs of Levi's and Wrangler jeans to try on. And my goal here is always to grab as many pairs as I can, throw them in my cart. I don't have a good eye for if they're gonna fit or not, so I'm always trying to bunch on. Also found a couple screen tees I liked, this bull riding one and then this Jackson, Wyoming one, and then tried on the jeans. A few of them were looking not good. Again, I want the loose and the dark, so I don't know. We're still looking. This one pair, yes, this dark one at the end, I really, really did like. So I think I had better luck here at this thrift store than the fancy one. Okay, day 2. We are heading to this shop called Station 8. It's really cool. Home, antiques, vintage, everything. When I am there, I am in the best mood. It is so cozy and creative and joyful and just really inspiring. So I'm in cowgirl heaven looking at all the knitwear, really cool knits, really cool funky stuff. Very Montana, a lot of Pendleton, a lot of flannels. Really like this crew neck sweatshirt. I really just want a t-shirt though, but like that baby blue one, some assless chaps with a little fringe, and some baby booties. I didn't buy them, but they were cute. Okay, jeans. A lot of the jeans were too short. Like that's the problem. Just looking at them, they weren't the washes that were good for me. And the prices are a bit high, knowing that I could find something similar at the thrift store. But you never know. Also the dresses here are great, but I don't need a dress. It's about to be fall and winter. And yeah, as I said, just massively inspired by this store. This is a big part of thrifting and vintage shopping for me. It's just so fun and nostalgic doing it. And I only found one pair of denim to try on, but I really liked them. So wham bam, thank you ma'am. Last stop, the Mercantile at Scout and Gather. So this is actually a very adorable mini golf place that also hosts concerts. It's a good stop if you're ever visiting in town. She doesn't have that much vintage clothes, but she has some things here or there. It's a lot of new too. Sorry, my 4-year-old just ran in the room. But they did have a few pairs of vintage denim and belts, and I tried on a couple pairs, but they both had holes in them and were more distressed than I was looking for. I don't know. What do you think? Okay, that concludes. Thank you for the kiss, honey. My 4-year-old's rubbing my face. Oh, I found these patches. I looked for my boys' names, and they were not in here, but we did find a couple of friends' names, so we ended on a high note. Hi, how's it going? Full disclosure, it's like a week and a half later. It's taken me a beat to find everything that I need. I feel like that's the reality of like YouTube or like extreme home makeover shows. It looks like you can turn it around really quickly, but you don't know what you're gonna find, especially thrifting. So it took me a minute. Also on the shoes, I had to end up shipping those, ordering those online because I didn't have my size in stock at the 3 stores that sell Converse here. So I got my jeans, you guys. I have 3 new pairs of jeans. I also felt like maybe I missed the old denim in my closet, but since I've decluttered them, I haven't thought about them once, and it feels really good and refreshing to have them gone. So I'm gonna try on these jeans. The jeans hunt was interesting, and I don't think these are the answer to all of my problems, but I think they're a good in-between pair. I got them for cheap, like $5 each. Two are Wranglers. I've never worn Wrangler jeans. And then the other pair is Arizona jeans, throwback to that. They're all men's. They're big ass jeans. They're really, really baggy. This is definitely like what's in style. I'm giving it a whirl. I was just listening to Amy Poehler's podcast and she was talking about like what she loves about Gen Z, but she also mentioned they all look like they have the flu. That's how they dress, like big oversized clothes and like baggy sweatshirts, which cracked me up. Okay, what else I got? I got two really good t-shirts. I got one amazing plain white tee. This is a men's undershirt and it's Vince. I got it for $1, no stains. It's slightly worn in, but yeah, nothing too funky here. It's so sheer and glorious. So I got this, and then I got one screen tee. It's not quite as big and oversized as I'd wanted, but it's still a bit loose fitting, and I do like this like warm brown color. It's a Jackson Hole shirt. Those are my two t-shirts. We're gonna style this all out, and then my new stuff that wasn't thrifted. You guys, I got my Everlane order, and I feel like the times I've got or like purchased Everlane clothes, tried them on in person or tried an order, I've never kept one thing. Their sizing doesn't work with my body because it's more, I feel like boxy and for shorter people, but because I got shorts, it was like a non-issue. And I got these shorts super, super discounted. Like all of them were over $100 originally, and I got them for around $30 each. So would I have bought these for over $100? Absolutely not. But for the price tag, the quality is insanely nice, like really, really, really nice. And I've been wearing all of these. I got this one stripe pair, which is a little outlandish and a little clowny, but so cool and so summer. I wish I got them like in May. I'll also wear these for another couple months, and then I'm gonna save these for next year. They have the really cool pleat in them. We're gonna style those out. I also got a pair of pink, like partially linen shorts. I'm still into the super big pops of color, the statement colors with my seasonal color analysis. Those are the colors I'm sticking with. So I'm less experimental with color, but I'm still bringing it in. Other than that, I'm really getting back to the basics. I feel like I'm really wanting to do like minimal and just cool silhouettes. So that's that. And the last thing I got, this is so preppy. I haven't been in my like Lily Pulitzer vibes in a very long time. I used to dress more kind of like this look in college and right after college, like with the Sperry's. But this is kind of like a chambray. It's not even a skirt, it's just a skirt. And it's so damn darling. It's really darling. So I'm gonna pair this with more sporty stuff. And then the Converse, I went and tried on quite a few pairs in store, and I was like a different size than I thought. They didn't have my size like I mentioned, so I did end up ordering these. And I accidentally, I guess, ordered like this premium pair. And so they're really extra glossy on the toe bed and around here on the rubber. And then the patch itself is like, it's a leather, like a faux leather. They're really nice, and they were cheaper than in store. I wanna say I got these for $45 on Amazon. And I really love this canvas here. I love this color, it's called Parchment. It's just like that natural color. I feel like it looks so cool and really meshes well with kind of like my sporty girly vibe. Like I like the skirt with the sneakers. Let's try on outfits. Let's try on some different looks, and then we'll sort my closet out and get it organized and end on a really clean, nice new closet with my new wardrobe, all my new bottoms. Let's try on jeans from lightest to darkest. So these jeans are super oversized. That's the whole look. Even when I wore a pair the other day, Dustin was like, are those my pants? And they basically like are his size. So let me show you these. These are the Wranglers, the first up. I love them, and I feel really good in them. The crotch is a bit bulky. They're men's jeans. Like that looks a little funky. But I love the bagginess, I love the looseness, and just like getting to try out this style and silhouette and fit for like $3 to $5 works for me. And I love this wash. It's kind of like light medium wash, so I'm digging these ones. And I feel like the Converse are gonna look really fun, kind of a more slim silhouette on the foot. I feel like that's in style a bit. Okay, I feel like I kind of look like a teenager, but it feels good to have a little youth injected. What do you guys think of the Converse? I feel pretty good about it. Let me try on the white tee. The main problem I'm having is that I have all high-waisted underwear, and these jeans are all like low waist. And so I have to sag the underwear. I do love the underwear out, boxers out look. I just feel like in my small town and being a stay-at-home mom, it's like not the scene. Like if I went on a trip to New York and LA, I think I'd let the underwear hang out, but here probably not. And I also am loving, I feel like the long torso look people are doing with the shirts, with having the lower jeans. Just everything comes back in style, right? I feel like that was kind of like the look with the little Ashley Tisdale neck scarf. But I think this is really cute. I probably still would do the millennial French tuck. I'm always French tucking every dang thing that I wear. This next pair of jeans is like a pretty dark wash, not super dark, but they're my Arizonas. When I'm thrifting jeans at the thrift store, 95% of them have so much elastic and like bent out of shape, like nasty jeans. So I just feel with my hand, and I only stop at the ones that feel like 100% cotton or just have a teeny bit of stretch. I don't even consider the other ones. So that's how to like thrift faster, is just go by feel. I feel like this wash is so good. Is it not so in style? I love it. I haven't been into the dark jeans, but I'm so feeling these. Same thing, the crotch is a little weird, but I love this big baggy fit. Are these darling? I don't think they're for everyone. Like, the men are usually not a huge fan, but who cares? Who are we really dressing for? We're dressing for ourselves. And these ones are so cute. I feel like I'm in a Gap commercial, you know what I mean? Just like against a white wall, like hanging out. Okay, this last pair is really crazy. They're really big and they're so long. So I have really long legs. I wear a 34-inch inseam, which is wacky, and these are a 38-inch inseam. Like, I have never felt this much length at the bottom of the jeans. They just go on for a mile at the bottoms, which is just so nice, feeling like something's actually oversized, being a tall person. So yeah, this is more of like a traditional dark denim. Again, these are Wrangler. They're kind of funky again, like a long crotch in there. But I want to try maybe like cuffing these or doing something with the bottom of these pants. Let's see what I can do here. Wait, what about the fold over? Is the fold over back? I've always liked that look on the boyfriend jeans. It's always like they have to be really big to do that though. Even if they're kind of loose, it gets real tight. I think it's working, the fold over. Okay, we got the fold over and we got the cuff. Let's put on the Converse. Also attempting to film this quickly while my little one's taking a short nap, and I just put on a show for my 3-year-old. Now 4-year-old actually, my 4-year-old, and he's eating some snacks out there. So we just got back from a park hang and I'm just hot and tired from watching the kids. And it's like a hot day outside, so pardon my sweat and hat hair from being outside all morning. Okay. Sorry, but are these so cute? They look expensive. They look nice. This is some good denim. I feel like the cuffs are so crazy and big, but these are some statement jeans, especially when the weather starts cooling down, which isn't today, but it will be cooling down soon. Very Americana. I like how I styled it. Tell me you guys what you think of the fold over and if it's deranged or if it's cool. I think it's cool. Is it like Jenna Lyons, maybe? All right, let's try on the other tee. By the way, this MeUndies bra that I got in another video that I thrifted, it's the best. I've been wearing the crap out of it, so that's that. All right, my tee. Whew, here we are. Yeah, this is cute. It's not my typical. I go for the white tee a lot more, but I think this is a good one to have in the mix. It is baggy enough. It's baggy enough, right, to get the baggy effect? Okay, let's try on the Everlane goodies. I wanna wear them with my boots. I think that's how I'm gonna bring them into fall. Okay, here is the little skirt. How darling, how easy, how breezy. The quality is just super nice. It's like really good fabric and it's lined. Pretty bougie. So I guess Everlane's doing more of the nice route. Have they always done that? I feel like the clothes have always been just like fine in person. I feel like they've been like more like a Uniqlo slash Quince, but these feel nicer than that. Yeah, I wouldn't necessarily think to pair this with the tee, but I'm just gonna try it out and I'm putting on my favorite boots. I got these ones on Poshmark. They're kind of like my dupe of that really popular Fry boot. These have been my favorite all summer, and then they're great for fall. Let's try a different top on with my skirt. We'll go back to the white tee. I mean, these look really cute together. A little bit too tight. I think like a loose cardigan or loose sweater on top would look really good, but I like this color better. Okay, we're gonna do the button now. That's what's gonna make it come together. Here we are, now we have it. This is the shirt I wear the most. I wore it earlier today with yoga pants and a tank top. I wash it like 4 times a week. This is the one I thrifted for Dustin and then stole it. It's just a J. Crew like linen men's shirt. So this is my look with the skirt. Maybe I tuck it and just be cute and charming. Woo! Next, let's try on the striped shorts. Do you ever get so lazy with trying on that you just keep your shoes on? That's what I'm gonna do. Boot through the shorts, boot through the shorts. Okay, I'm just gonna do the same outfit because it's basically the same thing. Are these shorts so cool? I haven't worn anything like tailored or pleated looking in a long time, and they're just so fun. This is kind of me leaning into the long shorts trend. I haven't really done it yet. So good. I also think these could look really cool, just like black loafers and like a black crew neck sweatshirt over, like dressed down, more sporty. There's like a million ways I could take that. All right, last shorts. Pink shorts. I'm all about the statement pink. Like what's more fun than someone wearing pink? Your little flamingo in public or a little flamingo at home. Yeah, they're just loungy. I feel the same way I feel about the blue shorts. Very like secure, but also just because of the quality, I feel really nice and confident. Just a little drawstring waist, and they're super cute. And I think the white tee looks really cute. This is just kind of like classic looking, like quite feminine, quite simple. Let's put on some shoes. I'm gonna put on my sneakers. I love the high tops. There's just nothing better than a high top. I'm gonna throw on this hat. I feel like my greasy bangs are scaring me in the viewfinder. Like this hat's a lot. It's definitely like frat star energy. Actually, I found it on the ground. Someone else had dropped it on the way home from the bars. It's really cool vintage like Olympics hat. So that's where I acquired this. Like I'm definitely not above finding things on the literal ground, but I always love red and pink. Is this cute? It's cute. I think it's really, really great for like a little summer look, something extremely casual. But yeah, I love the shorts. So obviously I have no involvement with Everlane, but gosh, Everlane has some nice stuff. That's what I have for the new stuff in my closet. Let's get everything really nice. I actually just washed everything and hung dry it in the sun, and then I like steamed all the shorts this morning, so everything's really lovely. Let's put it away nicely into my closet and see what it all looks like and like feels like in there. So we're gonna end on a little closet organization and a final look at that. Okay, let's do it. So currently I have about 10 basic tops, including t-shirts, tank tops, and long sleeves. I've got 2 pairs of black yoga pants, 1 pair of colored jeans, and 5 pairs of regular blue jeans. My 2 older ones and the 3 new ones. And then for shorts and skirts, I have the white lounge pants that I've been wearing for the last couple of years. I have that slip skirt I was talking about, and my 3 new pairs. So in total 4 shorts and skirts. And that's 100% of my bottoms. They're all clean right now. I'm definitely heavy on the denim, but like I said, I think I'm probably going to declutter one by the end of the summer. And then over here where I keep my jackets, I hang my purse here. I just have this one bag. And then yes, coats, I showed you my new mohair one. I have my denim jacket, a flannel, and then this crew neck sweatshirt. This is what I'm wearing right now. I do have a few more puffers and a wool trench coat, but I keep those kind of more downstairs and in storage for colder weather. And then lastly, up on this rack is kind of like my catch-all. It was my color section. Now I keep a few colored items over in the coats, but this is my long dresses, sweaters, and like, I guess just dressier, fun, colorful things. So I will say the least worn stuff in my closet right now is this long pajama style like robe thing, and then also this blazer, but I am wearing them. Love them so much. So they're definitely staying. I feel like also with those new jeans, I like these with denim and I wasn't loving my other jeans. This is the other thing I'm not wearing a ton because it's polyester, but I do love the look. I think I'm gonna start mixing this in towards the end of summer as well. I've been going really cash recently. Like I have a few pairs of sweatpants that are in the wash. I've been just in a cozy, like wrapped up mood. It's been really rainy here. Okay, I got this ribbed dress, my Old Navy dress. It's great, and then a few more sweaters. I just have 3 knit sweaters right now, but yes, I wear this one a lot. You can see it's dirty. I actually haven't been wearing this one as much as my white one, and then this sweater here. That's everything in my closet. Okay, I'm down on the floor, one with the shoes. So right now I have 6 pairs of shoes. I actually feel like I love what I have at the moment. My dressier shoes are here upstairs. So you already saw my boots. These are fantastic. I actually wear these so much. These are my new sneakers. I got rid of my flame ones. Like I said, I think I showed those at the start of the video. It's been 10 days, you guys. What did I do 10 days ago? I have my little loafers. These are men's loafers I got on Posh. Posh is my favorite place. I'm not above buying used shoes. You'll know that about me if you watch the channel. And then I have these little black booties that Dustin got me for Christmas that are just like so good. So those are my shoes, and then I also have a pair of just plain flip-flops and running shoes. I really find I don't need more than this. This is like my minimalist point of view as someone who like really likes clothes. And then I'll show you the top of my closet. It was getting cluttery, and I just decluttered it and really like got it streamlined and cute up there. Okay, we are up here at the top of my closet. So this box here, this is like things I need for like weddings and events. So these are my, okay, I own more shoes, I guess. I own 2 pairs of dress shoes that I rarely wear. They just work so well for weddings. So that's where they stay. And I have like nylons, my strapless bra, and like little nipple pedals. So that's what that is. And this basket is like not that much. My cash money, don't rob me. Some cash, like my checkbook and gift cards. And then over here, this is my memory stuff. So this is like my baby stuff in the pink box. These are some of my my diploma from college and like things from high school and photos, and like some of my more personal pictures and things in that silky box. And then I have some of my interior design books that I'm reading. I'm mostly doing my online Skillshare classes, which I've been loving. And then up here, I've got my hat. And then I'm standing on this squeaky thing. So if you hear sounds, it's that. Okay. And then here, this is kind of like my accessories I don't wear all the time. A belt, a couple scarves, and like a thing that holds my phone when I go running, which I do that like twice a year. You know, I'm really getting out there on the trail. And then my underwear and stuff. So I switched this up. I brought this basket upstairs and I've been keeping my shades in here. What is this? Oh, some money, you know. Everything has a home, right? Here it is in practice. Yeah, so here's my sunglasses, my underwear, my bras. I moved over into this thing. And then I've got my socks. I find that the socks can be higher up because I know what I'm reaching for. I only have so many styles. And then I put my hats here that I wear a lot. I've got a couple ball caps, the one from the ground. That one was a gift. And then I keep my swimsuit in here. And that's everything with the closet. Let me step back and you can get one final look. But my coats and sweatshirts, undies, hats, memories, my basics. It's very like sparse up in here. But like I said, I have a lot of dirty sweatpants. You wanna see behind the scenes, you guys? Here's our dirty laundry stacked right here. Usually it goes here, but who wants to see it in the shot? And then this is dust inside over here. I even squished his things that way so they wouldn't be in my shot. Yeah, that's the reality. So there's the clothes. You saw the pants, you saw the shoes, you saw the dresses. Here's my updated minimalist closet. Really getting those bottoms reworked from scratch. Here we go. So that's a wrap for the vid. Usually I'll film, not always, but like multiple takes if I feel like I wasn't articulate, if it was just like a bunch of run-on sentences or like the babies are making noise. But this video, I had no time to do it. And so I just really went off the cuff. So let me know what you think. Does it sound more rambly and like less entertaining? I also feel like people are looking for more grounded, real life paced videos. So maybe it's that for you. I watch YouTube videos just to like hang out with someone sort of. And like I'm interested often in the topic, but I really just like the vibe and like the company sometimes. So maybe it was that for you today. We're gonna go, there's the rest of my mess. That's some of the dirty laundry. We're gonna go have the rest of our day. It's a weekday here at our house and it's like that awkward afternoon part where it's like gonna be 3 p.m. and people aren't napping and it's just trying to survive until the evening with dad and dinner and all that. We have swimming lessons this evening. That's what we got going. So love you guys so much. Thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video. Let me know what you think of the big jeans. You might hate them, but I love them. I think I love them. Too early to tell. Bye.